okay, there's this right-wing lie that asylum seekers and refugees are traveling across swathes of safe countries and coming to the UK because we give loads of benefits and because it's really easy to live here and they can live off the state and do no work, and that is the pull factor. That's the reason that asylum seekers are coming. A report has come out recently that shows 70% of the asylum seekers, the refugees, the migrants that have come to this country are coming from former lands that we colonized and places that Britain was a colonial factor in. Why is that important? Because the real reason people are traveling through France, through Germany, through Belgium to come to the UK is a number of reasons. One, they speak the language. Because of the colonial links Britain has to these countries, they speak English. And so when refugees and asylum seekers and others who are escaping war and persecution, often of which we are involved with and have started, they think, where can I best build a life for myself and my kids? And of course, they're going to go to places where they speak the language. That makes more sense. Often they have family ties. So because of colonialism, because of trade links, because of military expansionism, they have family that already live here. So of course they're going to go to a country and pick a country to have refuge in where they have existing families and community links. Again, and there's community links here. You know, if you look at places like India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, or Iraq and Syria, there are existing communities of that diaspora that exist in places like London and Leicester and Bradford and Manchester. And so they feel safer and feel like that they can build a life here easier because those communities already exist in this country. So this idea that they're coming here because we have benefits and they can live off the state easily is an absolute, discernible, tangible lie. It's because they speak the language, it's because they have families here, it's because they have communities here that they're coming from France to the UK, and that is all linked to our colonial past. And it's also linked to the wars that we've started. You cannot, on one side, say we need less migration, we need less refugees, we need to deport everyone, mass deportations now, and then at the same time continue to support the creation of refugees in places like Iraq, Afghanistan, Syria, Gaza now. We have had a hand in destroying these countries and forcing refugee crises that Europe has had to deal with. So you have to pick. You can't say both things at the same time. You can't say deport all the migrants and then start refugee crises halfway around the world.